It's time,
oh boy,
for Toy Tengoku! Brought to you by HobbyLink Japan.
And HobbyLink.tv.
That's right.
I'm Robin.
And I'm Ardith.
And this week we're going to Bandai things about.
We're going to Bandai things about. I
yes.
say Bandai.
You say Bandai. Let's just call the whole thing off.
No,
hey.
we're here!
No.
And we're going to show off Crocodile from Figuarts Zero.
Yes. And also GaoGaiGar and the Key of Victory Set 1.
That's right, also from Bandai. And then we're going to have a special guest star, also from Bandai.
Ooh, special guest star. A mystery special guest star?
That's right.
Oh boy.
Too great. And that's coming up today on Toy Tengoku. Bandai's Super Robot Chogokin GaoGaiGar is about to get outfitted with his Key of Victory Set 1.
Oh boy.
Yes. And to do that, we have to first remove his right forearm and fist.
Ouch.
Yep, here it goes. Don't look. Aye. Try that again. Aye. There we go.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah. Quick and relatively painless.
Relatively
then
painless.
we put on the mag hand. This is the mag hand. It's bigger than your typical hand. See, here's the typical hand. It's bigger because you need a really big hand to hold a really big Goldion hammer.
Wow. That looks remarkably like the comedy squeaky hammers you see being wielded on wide shows here in Japan sometimes.
Somehow.
Why is that?
It does make you wonder, doesn't it?
Does it squeak when he hits his opponents with it?
Maybe a scale squeak. Goldion hammer! We could yell that.
No, I don't think we should.
Get in trouble. After last week's grand dividing driver.
We learned our lesson.
Oh boy, people looked at us when we came out of the studio.
So it's a combination right forearm and SUV, apparently?
Yeah.
Why does it have wheels on it?
So that it can roll around and roll to the rescue and just kind of leap up.
With the rest of the robot attached?
No.
Oh.
Silly. Then you
Oh.
wouldn't have a giant put together combining robot.
Oh, okay. Oh, I get it. So it operates by itself.
So
Okay.
now we have the mag hand, which gives him a really big hand.
That's a big hand.
So say, ladies, dig my big hand.
You know what they say about robots with big hands. They
Big
have
hands,
big hammers.
They have big hammers. This is the Goldion hammer.
Wow.
Yeah.
I still think it looks like a comedy squeaky hammer.
I think that's probably by design. It inserts into his hand.
As most hammers do.
I think what's probably going to be the easiest way to put that on, though, is to pull the fisk off. I keep saying fisk.
You've
It's
been
a
reading too much Popeye lately.
leftover fisk. Then inserts. The top half goes into the top part of the hand, allegedly.
The fist doesn't open
It
at
is
all to make it a
flexible.
little easier.
It is a little flexible.
Maybe that would be easier if you...
Kind of flex that out a little bit.
Yeah,
There we go.
there you go.
And then
Perfect.
the bottom, here's the bottom. And the bottom slots into the bottom, doesn't slot, what do you call it, where there's a peg.
It
and
pegs in, I think.
It pegs in. I think I'm doing that wrong.
Wow.
There we go.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Still think I'm doing it wrong. It's going that way?
I think you had it right.
This is how it goes.
There you go.
It's a good thing that hand is flexible. Here we
Yeah.
go. Okay.
Wow. That's a big hammer.
It is a big hammer.
I hope it's not going to like pull him over. Oh no, clunk.
It is quite heavy too. It's pretty substantial.
Wow.
Now there is a, the set includes a little round base.
Mm-hmm. Like a support thingy for it?
Yeah, that you
That's a
can
good
set the
idea.
bottom of the Goldion hammer into for
Wow.
display purposes. And so, let's do that, shall we?
Oh, is that what that was? I thought that was a spare tire or something. After all, if you're a giant robot and you happen to have tires, you're probably going to have a spare tire somewhere. There you go.
There we go.
Yay.
He's holding that kind of far up the shaft, but Here we go.
Wow. He's ready to hit his opponents on the head and make a loud squeaky sound.
That's right. And you know what he yells when he brings out the Goldion hammer?
What? Goldion hammer!
Yeah, we have to do it.
Goldion hammer!
So that's it, the Goldion hammer.
Wow.
And you also get, in this Key to Victory set 2, there's also clear parts to do the hammer heaven, the hammer hell, where he holds it to the side. There's also this, in which he can hold the Sonderchor.
Oh, cool.
So lots of
And so this is something that comes separately from the robot itself.
Right, this is sold separately. Key of Victory set 1 is sold separately.
Okay.
But you know, you've got to have the
yeah.
GaoGaiGar
Yeah.
to make it all work. And there's also the Key of Victory set 2.
2.
And we're going to be looking at that next week.
Awesome. And here we have the crocodile figure from One Piece from Bandai's Figuarts Zero lineup. And the Figuarts Zero, as we know, is a highly detailed line of figures that are great to collect and display because they don't take up a lot of room, but they're really, really detailed and really great representations of the figures, of the characters that they represent. So here we have Crocodile. Crocodile is a bad dude. Crocodile is very seriously bad news. The thing about, so I'm going to go ahead and turn him around a little bit so that we can appreciate him from all angles. The thing about some of the One Piece villains, I have to admit I'm not as much into One Piece as some people that I know. But I can tell you one thing, I think it's safe to say that some of the villains are a little over the top maybe, a little flamboyant. You know, you got Buggy the Clown and Don Quixote do Flamingo and folks like that. They're a little bit crazy, they're a little bit off the wall. But you know, this guy, Crocodile, he's bad news. This guy is
seriously bad.
He's creepy. I mean, I would not want this guy mad at me. I'm not even sure I'd want this guy happy with me. So this obviously is a really complex character, and here he is from, you know, the Figuarts Zero lineup, and like all of the, or almost all the Figuarts Zero figures, you can display him a couple of different ways. I've got him with his coat on right now, but you can remove the coat, and he can be displayed without the coat.
Wow.
And they do thoughtfully include this item, which is something that you can attach around his leg here, and it has a groove in it that the edge of the cloak will fit into if you want to give him a little extra support. I found that I didn't need it, but if you're going to be displaying this long term, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to pop that in place and put the hem of the cloak there just to give him a little extra support. He also comes with an extra interchangeable face. He's got the kind of smiling, smirking face in place when he arrives and in the box, and then he's got the not happy expression on the other face. When you see this expression, you know you're in trouble. You better say your prayers because your days are numbered.
He even has tiny little rings on his fingers.
Yeah, he's got rings on his fingers. He's got these.
He might have bells on his toes, but I'm not going to ask.
He's got. I look, if you can see, he's got these studs on his belt. I mean, this is it's kind of amazing. And as you can see, he's not that big. He doesn't take up a lot of room.
Yeah.
Still really detailed. Still really well sculpted. And you know,
the proportions are really nice.
Yeah, he's not as wild looking or as out there looking as some of the One Piece
I think that makes
villains.
him all the scarier.
Yes. Yes.
And, you know, he was the big villain in the Alabaster arc.
That's like the only
You know?
one I've read all the way through, too.
And so at the end of it, I mean, I was relieved. I'm like, not only, you know, did they put him away, but, you know, things worked out. And you're like, oh, man, it's so good that, you know, he's in the back window. You'll see him in the rearview mirror.
In the rearview mirror.
Going further and further away, you know.
Yes.
It's like, oh, boy, glad that's over.
Yeah.
But then he comes back.
Yeah.
He comes back.
Like a bad penny.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, just to remind yourself that life isn't all roses, and to keep your good guy figures in line and give them someone to be worried about, check out Crocodile.
You know, I'm not sure GaoGaiGar would even be able to take him. So I was going to say let's do GaoGaiGar versus Crocodile. I'm not sure, not even with the big squeaky hammer, Goldion hammer.
Yeah, you know, Crocodile is a little bit taller than GaoGaiGar, right? I think he might have a height advantage on him there.
Yeah, although, you know, maybe the spare head could possibly work out. Oh, they could be pals. They could trade parts. So I was thinking, knowing that you were going to do Crocodile, well, oh, GaoGaiGar versus Crocodile isn't going to work. What else does Bandai make that came out recently that we could take on Crocodile with?
Thinking time.
Horuwankov.
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 Woo!
And gosh, here's Horuwankov.
There he is.
Who's never yet come out of the box, but I think now is the perfect time.
Oh boy.
For Horuwankov to come out of the box. You know, Scott has a theory of how Horuwankov got his name.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And he thinks that it's horu, which is Japanese for to dig, and wan, because the face looks like wan is how a dog barks, like wan wan, maybe wan, and like a puppy called wan ko-chan. Maybe the wan is because it's not only hot dog, but the dog face kind of, and kof to make it sound kind of Russian, because like a lot of the early space pioneers were Russian. So that's Scott's guess on how Horuwankov got his name. But it's more fun just to say Horuwankov.
Yeah.
So let's unleash him from the box.
Oh boy.
And see who will win Crocodile versus
Horuwankov.
Horuwankov. I have removed the Horuwankov from the package. And it comes in a carton like McDonald's used to give you drinks in.
Wow.
Here we go. It is the Horuwankov and the scope switch. Scope switch.
Scope switch.
Horuwankov.
As fine a representation of a plastic hot dog as you'll ever want to see.
Absolutely. That is just delightful. That is so great.
So it's a hot dog.
It's a hot dog and more.
And more.
Look, here's his friendly face. And here's his scoop. Come here, scoop. Ta-da!
And now it's a sort of a bulldozer thing.
Look, you can move his scoop. Bulldozer!
Oh,
look,
it rolls.
Woo!
Wow. We were totally unaware until this moment that it rolled.
Even better, though.
See, working at HobbyLink is nothing but one surprise after another.
But guess what else?
What?
Guess what?
Guess
this
what?
is just too great to say. The Horuwankov has bone missiles.
Bone missiles.
Bone missiles.
That kind of points out the dog thing, the dog theme again.
Bone missiles.
So he carries them in a little rack on his side.
That's right.
And they do, in fact, look like little bones. Look at that. They look like little dog bones. Look like little chewy dog bones.
But he can also shoot them.
He
has a thing in front to shoot them. Eat your heart out, Shogun Warriors. So you stick that. Oh my God! So you stick that in there.
Okay.
But it can't just fire by itself.
No.
Because you have to take Mr. Scope Switch.
I can't look. I can't watch
I can't
this.
even look when the veterinarian does this, man. And we have to drop his drawers. His little platform. And insert the scope switch.
Oh, you shot that thing at me, man.
Neat, huh?
Oh, I'm bleeding. I'm dying. I've been hit by a bone missile shot at me by the Horuwankov.
I'm not sure if it works this way too, but let's find out. We put that in, and I've lifted up this. I've lifted up the
Why don't you point it at the? No, don't point it at the
seat-looking
camera.
thing.
Don't point it at our cameraman. TV's Luke. You'll hurt him.
TV's Luke. Here we go.
Oh, misfire. Didn't work.
Sad. Okay, I guess.
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
So
just
it works when you put it in or pull it out. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? San, ni, ich,
zero.
hasha.
Wow.
Ooh, that bone missile flew quite a ways.
Wow.
So here we go. Horuwankov versus Crocodile.
I think Crocodile's scared of the bone missiles. I think he's just going to be like, I'm going to go have a nice martini somewhere.
Run while you can, Crocodile boy. Here we go.
Oh.
Near.
Oh, the carnage. Oh.
Near. Retreat.
Horuwankov wins.
Oh, awesome. Wow, I was about to declare it a draw. So there we go, the Horuwankov.
And the bone missile.
And the bone missiles.
And we have questions, don't we?
We do have questions. We're going to have a
look
lot
what-
of questions after
I'll
that.
bet. Please be gentle.
Let me bring over the questions.
It rolls. We didn't know it rolls.
Yeah, that's great. That makes a great, earthquake detector. So does GaoGaiGar here. When that golden missile is wiggling around.
Absolutely.
We have questions.
Questions.
Okay. The first question was, who's Rainbow Jerk? Asks Riser188. Who's Rainbow Jerk?
Who indeed?
I wanted to answer that, but I've got Rainbow Jerk kind of packed away. Rainbow Jerk is a Zoid. It's the Zoid peacock. And peacock in Japanese is kujaku. And so maybe that's where they got the jerk.
Yeah.
But I will keep looking for my Rainbow Jerk. It's in a box somewhere in my closet, one of several boxes of toys. So I will dig through and find it for you.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. Our next question is about Art Spirit's Active Gear Iron Man, which is coming out in May, but we happen to have the sample in advance, the sneak
Special
sample.
guest appearance.
Yes. And the question was, this is from Project EAE, is there some sort of light up function or light piping on the Art Spirit's Iron Man Mark VI? I noticed the palms and the eyes look like they might since they're not painted white. Well, no, we can't find any sort of light function on there. None of Art Spirit's materials says that they plan to do a light up function or any sort of lighting on this, but it is neat to see the way that they've done this. It looks like
it could light up.
It looks like it could light up. And I mean, if you were to see the real Iron Man, it would probably look like it could light up. So that's, I think that's why they've done it this way, just to make it look more realistic.
Maybe they're going to do a future version with a lighting feature. Maybe they'll just use the same molds again. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd definitely be cool.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you, Iron Man.
Coming out in May. All right. I just want to keep playing with them. I can't stop. I can't stop.
What's the next question?
Sorry. Okay. He's just so fun. Okay, the next question is, what's going on with the Tiger and Bunny Figuarts? This is a question from Naruto Man 876. I would like to know that too. Bandai's going to have another run of Wild Tiger and Barnaby, right? Probably. I mean, I'm sure they're going to. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah.
There is order stop on your site. Will it be available again? Because it's order stop on our site, we do believe it's going to be available again. If we didn't think it was going to be available, we just make it discontinued and not take any orders.
Yeah.
Bandai just is irregularly, not irregularly isn't the word, but just
kind of underproducing
every
them.
so often. Right, yeah. As a matter of fact, right now, I checked this morning on Amazon.co.jp, the Wild Tiger SH Figuarts is 7,300 yen. And
Ouch.
Yeah, so that's like substantially more than retail, because they're going to price things like
people are, the figure people are going to, if they want it, they'll pay that high a price for it.
But, you know, we don't do that.
Yeah.
We charge a discount off of retail, like we sell those for 5% off retail. And we're just waiting for Bandai to make more. When they make more, we'll again put it up for orders. But yeah, we do anticipate there is going to be more.
Let's hope so.
Now, that said, recently there's come out a special release of the SH Figuarts Wild Tiger, and this is the Katsura Masuhiko, is that his name? I just think of him as Katsura-san, who's been doing a manga adaptation of it. And that recently came out, and that is a different color take on the Wild Tiger, and he has like a Young Jump logo on.
Yeah, that's right, I saw that.
We currently have those in stock.
Oh, cool.
And so with luck, if we still have some next week, then that's what I'm going to be taking a look at.
That'll be great.
So if you didn't get the regular Wild Tiger, this one is, you know,
great.
Also really super nice.
Awesome.
So yeah, there's that too. And last question is, this is from Vagabond Zero, Corndog Gundam, which we were talking about, the Dendrobium. Killdozer, are you two Mystery Science Theater MST3K fans? Yes. Although we must point out that Killdozer was actually an ABC Movie of the Week. That's where it all began. So that's kind of where we got Killdozer from. But yes, Mystery Science Theater, we are big fans.
Best show ever.
Absolutely. And in response to that, Japanese Sandman says he has a Mystery Science Theater related request, and he says, next time somebody does a walk-in, next time staff passes over a figure like Iron Man, we should play the Torgo theme. So I beheld the wonder at the Mystery Science Theater Convention Con Expo Festorama, where they had the parade of Torgos. They probably had 200 Torgos.
You had the video camera.
I was looking around a VHS camcorder when I was there,
Something to see.
I had tried to wipe that from my memory.
Boy, me too. Oh man, now I'm gonna have nightmares.
Next time Ryan brings something in, he's gonna have it. He's gonna hear something.
The Torgo theme.
Yeah, the tender, haunting Torgo theme.
Hey.
So you can look forward to that in future episodes.
Yeah.
I hope that doesn't make people stop watching.
Oh no.
So thank you for watching.
Yeah. Next episode, you're gonna be looking hopefully at the wild tiger figure.
Right.
I'm gonna hope to be looking at one of the good guys from One Piece out of the SH Figuarts line. I'm hoping to be able to look at the Boa Hancock and Salome figure. I'm hoping to have a look at that. If we don't sell out of her in the meantime.
That's the thing.
But I really would like to have a look at that because that looks pretty spectacular in more ways than one.
Well, we're also going to have the Key to Victory set 2.
2. Fantastic.
Continue our tour of GaoGaiGar Weaponry of Wonder. So that'll be next time.
Next time.
So if you have... Oh, I guess this is the end.
Yeah, that's
it's going to be the end.
I'm sorry.
Okay, and we shall. See you next time
on Toy Tengoku.